Welcome. Thank you so much for this time that you guys are spending with me. You are watching this video or you were sent a link to this video because somebody in your life thinks that you would be a spectacular coach. So I would take that as a high honor and a really, really great privilege. And I'm taking it as a really great privilege to present this to you because for me personally, it has been such a gift in my life that I want to pay it forward as much as possible just because of everything that's been happening in my life. So I'm Camilla. I am the founder of Brazen Fitness, a independent teen beach body coach. And I've been doing this for about 4 years now. And rather than just telling you about myself, let's go ahead and get into our slides in our presentation, right? Let's get into the nitty gritty. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Sweet. Let's zoom in. All right, cool. So welcome, you guys. This is our sneak peek into coaching. I appreciate the time that you're spending with me. I know this is a very difficult time for us busy moms. So it's a great gift that you're here with us and listening to this presentation or watching this presentation. I hope that we give you enough information that you can make a great decision on whether or not this is a good fit for you and whether or not that coaching is something that you can see yourself doing. So let's go ahead and just get into it right now. So I'm Camilla Hunt. I'm a mother of 2 and a wife. I work really hard, but I also dream really hard, and I dream much harder. When I love something, I dive right in. I'm a Gemini, like through and through. So, I mean, other than the fact that people tend to think Geminis are two-faced, like I definitely say what I feel and I mean what I say, but I dream super, super big. And especially when you have kids, you just want the most out of those times where they're still little. And I knew that there was just more for me. I knew in my adult life that there was more than just going and clocking in and waiting for your weekends and living paycheck to paycheck and only seeing my kids for a couple hours of the day. I knew that there was more than that. I knew I had a really great gift for helping people. I worked very, very long in customer service, working from a golf course as my first job, to Costco, to makeup artistry with MAC, and then moving into my time in corporate America. I worked customer service and investor services, and I supported a sales team because I am that person. I'm a really great support. I was the captain of my cheer squad. I just loved encouraging people, and that was my thing. So, and in customer service as well, I would always get the feedback like, oh, you're so great on the phone. You speak very well with the customers. And I'm like, I just like making people feel good, and I want them to get out of me what they set after. So whether it's solving a problem for a client, I'm there for them, and I just love that. So after my second baby, Cameron, my little girl, she's 5 years old, I craved that freedom. I hated the fact that for the second time, I had to drop my baby off to a babysitter so that she could experience all the cool milestones, like crawling for the first time, or like just things that I should have been there for. It broke my heart every day that I had to get my kids up at 5 a.m. in the morning because I had to be on a train to San Francisco by 6:15 a.m. I wanted so badly to volunteer for my son's class if there was a need. And I wanted that freedom of the time, That for me is my definition of success. I want to be a present parent. And with my son's recent diagnosis with ADHD, he's in 3rd grade now, and ADHD was in the talks all the way through in kindergarten. And I remember talking to my manager so scared, and I said, hey, I really need to volunteer in his class. I need to see what it's like in there. I need to see what his environment is like. I need to create a space where my son can thrive and grow. And you guys, I ate up all my PTO. I actually was in the deficit, and they started eating up my checks because I was missing every Thursday of the week. It was really great that they gave it to me, but it also sucked that I was paying for it. all because I wanted to see what my son's environment was like. So that for me was a huge indicator, a huge motivator that I wanted more out of my life. And with this opportunity, I definitely saw a way out. So now I've been coaching for 4 years, and I can't even explain like what this coaching opportunity has done for me. I went from just wanting to help one person like my coach did for me to wanting to help as many women feel as good as I have felt in the last 4 years. And I went in and I came into Beachbody broken in a failure, and my coach Rob gave me the support I needed to be triumphant and confident. So I wanted to show these photos here. But before I do that, I wanted to briefly go into my past about, I've always loved fitness. I've done so many things in my lifetime. I played basketball. I cheered in high school. I had the opportunity to try out for a professional cheerleading squad and travel and pretty much train other high school cheerleaders into college. But it just didn't pan out. I did CrossFit after I gave birth to Cameron. And after CrossFit, I got semi-good at it, and I was like, okay, well, what's next? And what I thought was next was bikini competition. But that was just such an extreme lifestyle. I really picked up really awful habits. The support system wasn't there. And in my failure from bikini comp, I ballooned in 1 month, like 25 pounds. And I just felt like a failure. And that's how I found Rob. I found Rob because his wife, Chelsea, and he was doing something called the Ultimate Reset at the time, which is so crazy to me because full circle moment, for those of you on this call who know me and follow me on social media, I'm actually doing the Ultimate Reset right now. And it was a way for me to get into Beachbody. I got the support I needed. And after I was done with the Ultimate Reset, the first time I lost 15 pounds in 21 days, I felt amazing. And I said, how can I continue this? And he was like, well, first, let's get Shakeology in your body. We'll talk about that later. And secondly, there's a coaching opportunity. And he talked to me and I signed up right away. I was like, if I can help people feel as good as I felt with Rob coaching me, like it's completely worth it. And I was just hooked ever since. So that was in 2013. So these photos that I put on the slide, I put the text, I can teach you ways to create freedom through your love for fitness and serving others. I put these photos because they signify my freedom. These photos, with the exception of the one where we're all in the car, these are from the summer I spent with my children. I left corporate America in June of 2016, and I haven't looked back since. I was able to spend the complete summer with my children, and I told myself when Cameron started preschool that I would be out of corporate America by the time she went to kindergarten, and I made it happen. The summer with them was pure bliss, and it's something I'll cherish forever. I took a gazillion photos because I knew that this would be a huge motivator for me. The photo in the top right-hand corner is a photo of us at my husband's brother's wedding in Disneyland, and it just screams freedom to me. We went on that trip completely free. I had no worries about PTO, and it was just so carefree. And the picture on the bottom right is a photo of a leadership retreat that I earned in Florida, and Rob is the only guy in the photo who is my coach and mentor. So before Team Beachbody, so as you guys know, I probably don't need to go into this too much, but Beachbody was founded in 1998 by Carl Deichler and John Congdon, with the core purpose to help people achieve goals and live a healthy, fulfilling life. So those infomercials you see on the late nights, right? Or you see them on those like offbeat channels, they were able to give everyone equal access to a variety of world-class, proven no-nonsense, in-home DVD fitness programs. Carl and John set this company apart from any other by taking a risk and creating programs that required hard work and commitment. No magic pills, no quick fix schemes. And if you've ever tried P90X or know somebody who has, then you know it requires some serious work and some serious commitment. I did P90X, which was actually the first time that I did it, was in 2009 to prepare for my wedding. I did it with burned DVDs, right? Yes, there were burned DVDs because I didn't know any better. So through online Beachbody message boards, customers were talking about their results, provided support and motivations, and invited others to try the other programs. So Carl and John saw this opportunity to reward those people for their organic and authentic sharing of the programs and results, and invited them to be the founding coaches of Team Beachbody, which officially launched in 2007. So look at all of the programs that we have post Team Beachbody, right? The launch of Team Beachbody put into motion the launch of amazing products to support the coach business. Look at all that, guys. And I'm sorry that my image was cut off. You can tell that there's Shakeology in the bottom. The 3-day refresh came. There's so many amazing things. And with the launch of Beachbody On Demand, everyone has access. This represents a true commitment to the company's purpose to help people and achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. I bet everybody listening has either tried one of these products or knows somebody who has done one of these programs. So something that people always ask, and something I know is a fear for all of us who start, is, isn't the market saturated, right? Like, aren't there millions of coaches out there? Isn't there Herbalife? Isn't there Avocare? Can't they just go to the gym and get the same results? Well, yeah, but at the same time, we are in an obesity epidemic in the US. 2 out of 3 US adults and 2 out of 5 US children are obese or overweight. There is obviously a huge need for what we have to offer. So it would be selfish for us to think or keep within our fears and think that, we aren't worthy of this, or this gift isn't worth knowing about. Nearly 78 million adults and 13 million children in the United States deal with the health and emotional effects of obesity every day. That's a heavy burden. That is such a heavy burden. And what we can do is focus on helping families make changes one step at a time so that they pass those good habits down to their children. It's always about paying it forward. What makes Team Beachbody unique? So we have the fitness aspect. We have the world-class trainers in your living room. They're with you every day. You don't even have to put shoes on. I don't even get out of my pajamas sometimes. And we have amazing fitness at our fingertips. Now that we have Beachbody On Demand, you can stream your workouts. There's still the DVDs. Then we have nutrition. We have our nutrition guides. We have amazing coaches who are super knowledgeable. And we also have Shakeology. Peer support. We have those challenge groups. Coveted challenge groups. They are golden to the success of our challengers. We are able to log in every day and cheer each other on, complain with each other and talk about how difficult it is, but still continue to lift each other up. And then there's the rewards. We have our challenge winners. They give away money every day to people who log into their teambeachbody.com accounts, post their before and afters, and corporate will give you money depending on your results. And if you post, there's also perks like trips, and there's bonuses, and there's freebies for hitting Success Club. There's so many perks that Team Beachbody provides that I think about it and I'm like, man, I probably would have done this job for free or even without these rewards, because that's how rewarding it is. And that's how amazing I feel for making an impact in somebody else's life through health and fitness. All right, so now we're going to talk about the nutrition. Shakeology. Shakeology is amazing, guys. If you haven't tried it yet, ask the coach that invited you to watch this video for a sample, or you can buy a sample pack on your own because you'll get a packet of each and every flavor. It's not just a protein shake, you guys. It fills in all the gaps. I was reading an article where a nutritionist said that we are lacking about 60% of the nutrients that we need on a daily basis. With Shakeology, I never feel bad about that. There are 70 all-natural, amazing ingredients in Shakeology. I have not gone without it in the last probably 4 years. I started giving it to my children as well, and they love it. They think they're getting a chocolate shake early in the morning. I know that it's going to sustain them until lunch, and they can be all that they need to be in class. It's amazing. It gives me great energy, keeps me super regular, and my hair grows like crazy. My nails grow like crazy. And it just combats the bloat in the belly. It just is awesome. And now we have also launched 2 new flavors in the vegan line. So we have a whey protein in our regular formula, and then we have our vegan line, which is a rice protein. So that is now vegan vanilla and vegan cafe latte. I like to go back and forth, and they are all really tasty. Oh, and another thing, I just blanked. What was I gonna say? Mom brain's real, guys. Hold on. Darn it, I'll have to come back to it. Proven results, right? So I was kind of scared to show this photo. Yep, guys, that's me on the left. That was with Cameron, my second baby. It's probably about 215 pounds in that photo. On the right was me probably last week, and about 143 pounds. I almost said photos. 143 pounds. The difference is here is that I found balance. Beachbody, Team Beachbody, becoming a coach, having to stay accountable for my clients, I found an amazing balance where when I was doing bikini prep, I would hate myself if I had a piece of popcorn. I would just loathe myself if I had one cheat meal. I'm still able to enjoy foods that I love in moderation and enjoy life without having to obsess over the scale, without having to obsess over every morsel that I put in my mouth. And it's all because of the amazing, incredible people that I've had the opportunity to coach through this opportunity. It's been amazing, and it keeps me on my toes every day. I have to set a really great example for others, so I make sure that I am on my best behavior and focusing on becoming the best version of myself. So right now I'm doing the Ultimate Reset, but some of my favorite programs include Insanity Max 30, the 21-Day Fix, Core de Force is my huge love right now, and I can't wait to get back to that. But one thing I am doing right now is the yoga retreat, which is on Beachbody On Demand, and I've actually been loving what it's been doing for my body and my strength. So what is a coach? A coach doesn't have to be a nutrition or fitness expert. We are not experts, guys. It's nice to have certifications under your belt, but it's not a prerequisite. You don't have to be you don't have to know what you don't know until you have to know it. If somebody ever asks me a question I don't know the answer to, I give them a nice, hey, I don't know the answer to that. Let me find out for you, and I'll go back to them and once I have that answer. You don't have to be already at your fitness and nutrition goals. I know I'm not. I know I didn't start when I was at my fitness and nutrition goals by all means. By thinking that you have to wait to have a perfect body or a six-pack, you are going to discount the person who doesn't have a six-pack, who connected with you at the place you're at now. So it's important that you are true to yourself, but also a work in progress, because people are going to connect to you wherever you are now. You don't have to be an experienced salesperson. Oh man, it makes my skin crawl when people tell me like, well, I'm not a salesperson. Well, neither am I. All I do is match people to a product based on them connecting to me. So first and foremost, I get to know them first. We are in a relationship building business. We talk to people, we get to know their need, and we talk them through that. A coach should be sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals, committed to being proof of the products, example, working out and drinking your Shakeology, and improving and developing themselves. All of those things on the doesn't have to be side, like that can come with time. You can get a nutrition certification later on if that's what tickles your fancy. You can hit your goals later on, and you can learn how to properly speak to people and different types of personalities as you do dive into coaching. And at the bottom here, I just did a screen grab of our Team Beachbody My Challenge Tracker app. This is our My Challenge Tracker app where we kind of we group all of our participants together, and we post there, and we share our Shakeologies. We share what workouts we're doing, and it's a place to log, and for me as a coach to go in there and see what everybody's activity is like. The benefits of being a coach: you get to set your own work hours, focus on part-time or full-time, build online or in person, and share your passion and attract people. I love this part. When I was working full-time in corporate America, I would get up super early, get my workout in, and then I would work on my commute because I took a train, and then I would work on my lunch hour. My lunch hour was sacred to me. And coming from a place that was hugely social, always inviting you to a happy hour, everyone knew, leave Camilla alone. She is in a conference room. She is working her butt off. Leave her alone. So those were my hours at the time. But now that I am working my business full-time, I get to set my own hours. I get to set my hours from when my kids go to school, after I get to drop them off, or I set my hours after I put my kids to bed. It's definitely flexible and definitely doable. Part-time or full-time. I was completely part-time at first, and now I'm more of a full-time coach. Build online or in person. I'm more of an online builder. I have done some in-person coaching, but online is a way to go. And now that we are in an era where everything is on the internet, now is the time to build your business online. And now that we are going to be international as well, which I suspect is the UK later this year, now, like, there hasn't been a better time to build a business online. Can you imagine if you were building your business and all of a sudden they open up another country and you're like, holy cow, come to mama? Like, this is huge, guys. And you get to share your passion and attract people. You get to attract your tribe and the type of people that you want to be on your team and who you want to work with, your ideal client, the ideal client that you want to work with and help improve their life. Mine right now isn't the mom, like the busy mom who thinks she doesn't have time for herself, or the mom who doesn't have it all together, because I sure don't have it all together. And that is the person that I'm attracting, and I'm totally fine with that because those are my people and I work well with them. Rewards, the perks of being coach, right? This is the fun stuff. You get commissions, obviously, depending on the type of product that you're selling. A challenge pack, which is a program plus Shakeology, will range from $40 to $70 depending on the commission you make. The challenge pack you sell. Bonuses for team growth. As you start growing your team and you start hitting certain ranks, you will receive bonuses for that growth and matching bonuses. The trips. Last year, the photo right there in the center, in the second, is the ship from Beachbody Success Cruise last year in Jamaica and the Bahamas. I took my husband on that. That was my first trip, and it was phenomenal. And I was hooked, and I was like, I'm making another trip happen. And in just a couple of weeks, me and my family, kids included, will be going to Punta Cana, all Beachbody paid, because I helped people throughout my year, and they rewarded me for it. So I'm so excited. I could just cry. I know I'm probably going to cry a few times there because it's just so surreal to me, because coming from a place in corporate America, I would jump for joy when I was awarded a $25 gift card to Amazon. And coming from that, or even a Starbucks gift card or a Pete's gift card, and coming from that to a trip and the recognition that they give us, like, it's just phenomenal. And the recognition is awesome. They're constantly giving you prizes for helping people in the month, or, they're recognizing you on the national calls. It's just amazing. And the learning and the personal development. Honestly, guys, if you took away everything, the commissions, the bonuses, the trips, and the recognition, if I walked away from this with just the learning and personal development, I would say that I came out winning. The learning and the personal development, I would say by far, has helped to shape me into the coach I am, the woman I am, the mother, the wife. Everything that I do is because of the personal development I've done, just because I've had to really fail forward and dig really deep. You know, you are your own CEO. You don't have a manager telling you anymore what you need to do. So you really have to develop yourself into that leader that you see yourself being. So for me, that is one of the best rewards from this job. What to expect from Brazen Fitness. This is a photo of us on one of our weekly team calls. Love it. You can expect new coach trainings, weekly team calls, monthly team challenges, team building events, leadership training, Facebook team page, recognition and accountability. So many things. We are not going to just throw you in there and let you fend for yourself. We have an army of women and a higher organization of about 7,000 coaches of Shred Nation, which is my upline coach, where there are just a slew of trainings, endless trainings that can help you with whatever your needs may be at that time. So you are never alone, and you don't have to think that you have to learn this on your own, because there are people just like you in the same position. What can this business do for you? So I just want to do a little imagery real quick, like close your eyes and think about this. How would you feel if you had complete freedom in your life? How would you feel knowing that you don't have to worry about PTO and how many hours you've accrued, or you don't have to worry about missing anything with your children, or you don't have to worry about, worrying about money and things like that, how you're going to pay your car note the next month? I just want you to think about that, and or even let's start small. How would you feel with an extra $500 a month in your pocket? What would that do for you and your family? Or even just $250? What can that do for your family? What can that do for your life? What if that compounded every month and you doubled that every month? Imagine that. Imagine the freedom that you'd feel coming from this amazing gift. I know I used to worry about that. I used to worry about, oh crap, my kid is sick again. One kid gets sick, and then the other one gets sick the week after. Who's going to stay home with them? How am I going to send them to school sick? I don't have to worry about that anymore. Last week, my daughter, got pink eye, and I was home with her the whole time. And then my son got sick, and I was able to just be with them and be that support for them. All right, so what are your options, right? So now that you have somebody who's ready to join a challenge group or the coaching opportunity, what are your options? So you can join as a coach, challenge pack, right? There's average savings of $50 to $80, and the $39.95 coach enrollment fee is waived. I would highly recommend doing the all access Beachbody on demand challenge pack, because right now it's only $160. It may go up to $180 again, but you get everything that Beachbody has ever produced, everything, as opposed to just purchasing one program at about $70. You get everything for $160, and it is the best way to start. You get to start on your journey right away. You get to share on your social media. Hey, I'm doing Core to Force this month, and I signed up as a coach. Support me in this journey. And it is just the best way to do it. And you get a bag of Shakeology, which is amazing. And I know you're going to fall in love with it, just like everyone on our team has. And it's just a no-brainer. That is the best way to start. And then you have ongoing business service fees. So $15.95 covers media promotion and brand awareness, personal websites, your online stores, your coach online office, product warehousing, customer support, technical support, marketing, communications, trainings, and success on demand. For $15.95, guys, $15.95 a month. There are no overhead costs. There's no startup costs. This is like the only business where there are no startup costs, and you get all of this amazing stuff. I know in some health and fitness companies, they require you to carry some stock on hand, and then you have to just kind of cross your fingers and hope that you sell it. Beachbody does not do that for you or do that to you. They do all the product warehousing. They do all their customer service, which is amazing customer service. They do everything for you. They'll even troubleshoot with your customers who are having trouble on the website, having trouble on their Beachbody on-demand accounts. They have technical support, and I've used it actually, and they called me and walked me through on my computer, which was phenomenal. So the ongoing business service fee is only $15.95, but it is so completely worth it because all you want to focus on is building your business and building your clientele. The last thing you want to do is worry about Sarah who wants to return a faulty DVD. Like, that's the last thing we want to worry about. We want to worry about our clients, our challengers, our teams, our organizations, and not those annoying things. All right, we are looking for new coaches on Team Brazen, but we are going to be very selective. You have to be a team player. You must be teachable and service-minded, and you must have fun. We're not just going to let everybody and anybody join our team. You've got to be a team player. You have to show up because you deserve it. You deserve to have this business that you want. You deserve to have that business that you dream of. And you have to be teachable and service-minded, right? You have to be able to learn and grow and expand with the times. I know I was a little reluctant when Snapchat came out, and this is a funny story. Like, I was like, what is that? I don't want to do it. But you have to be able to grow with those platforms because that is where the people are, and be service-minded. At the very core of this, we are in customer service. And so you have to give your people, your clients, the people around you, the utmost respect and great experience so that they stick with you. And you have to have fun. This is a fun business. We get to be silly. You get to be as creative as you want. I get to share my personality, which, you know, sometimes I had to really water it down in certain instances in corporate America. And I get to just be myself and be authentically me. And I love that. So last but not least, let's join forces, make an income with an impact. And I cannot wait to see who joins Brazen Fitness in the near future. Awesome. All right. So that is all that I had. Thank you so much for the time spent. I just really appreciate that gift of your time. I think it's one of the most valuable things that you can give to somebody. I hope to see you on our team page and recognize you guys as newcomers on our team page. And if you have any questions, reach out to the person that sent you this link or myself personally. Have a great day. Bye.